What?
Some more mines for mission to disable. Oh. I didn't look to see if I could search the escape pod. I don't remember if there is something in the escape pod, to be honest, or if you could even search it. Let's just go take a look, just in case. Yeah, it doesn't even look like I could walk to it, so... Yeah. I am pretty familiar with this game, but I don't remember everything, so... Yeah. Here's a sip. Let's save before we go heading
What?
over there.
What?
What?
What? What?
Huh?
Yes? Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Sure.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
About that. I'm just here to kill
Look
you.
out. It's an ambush. Here.
Oh my. These guys look pretty fierce. Oh, maybe not.
Time to rumble! Let's go!
You.
You asked for this!
Here. Ah! Here. Ah! Here.
You asked
Wow.
for this!
Gosh.
Here.
Ready?
Oh my. Oh my.
Ah!
I think we got this. Should be fine.
Ah! Huh? Take that!
What? He's a med pack. Son of a gun.
Ah!
Oh my.
Ah! Ah!
Uh-huh.
There we go. Some good loot. So I'm definitely
Huh?
loyal to the
Sure.
light side, but I would say my character hates the Sith, so any chance he has, he's just going to go for it, you know? What can I say? Some oracles over here.
What?
Use a couple med
Yeah.
packs before I go in. Oh, it looks like my guy's going head first.
Ready?
Oh lord.
Yes?
I'll show you! Just die already!
You asked for this!
Nice. There we go.
Huh?
Those guys do a lot of damage.
Sure.
Let's say.
What?
Uh-huh.
What?
He just fell down again. Straight face planted.
Sure.
Yeah, my guy's pretty clumsy, I must say. Bunch of loot over here. I believe I found the Rackle serum on that guy. So, I'll be able to go turn that in. Either for money or be a nice guy and give it to... I forget his name. It's like Zelka or something like that. And he'll probably use it for help others in need instead of just selling it off. And I think that's about it. Now I could go down into the sewers. I'm not going to do a full clear of the sewers like how I did. Well, I'm going to do most of it, but not look every inch like how I did in the Undercity. Mission seems rather distant. Maybe you should talk to her. Okay. Speak to
Hey
Mission.
there. What can I do for you?
I want to know a little more about you, Mission.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How did Zalbar and you hook
Big
up?
Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee? Like, come on. It's a Wookiee.
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them. So maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
You're lucky you didn't try to fry you with a blaster, Mission.
Hey, I don't need a lecture from you. You ain't my mother. I knew what I was doing. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Did Zalbar kill him?
Are you kidding? Big Z ain't like that. He's just a big old softy inside. Of course, the Volkers didn't know that. The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that end of the sentence there. How did Zalbar end up on Terrace?
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
I notice people in this game either call it Kashyyyk or Kashyyyk. I wonder what it really is. How did you survive before you met
Hey,
Zalbar?
what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
We should get back to the task at hand.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens, I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Okay, let's go. So much talk about Big Z and just over here talking about him while he's gotten kidnapped by slavers. Seems very productive. Always time for lore, though. I'll say. Gotta get all that lore in.
Huh?
Oh. Those guys look scary.
Sure.
Oh my. Oh my. That's not good. Let's use an advanced attack here. mission tends to be pretty weak early on until you start getting some points. Either dexterity or strength on her, I would say.
Yeah?
So regular med pack.
Ready? Sure.
I know Big Z is around here somewhere.
You'll never get me. You'll pay.
You asked for this!
Wasn't too bad. Let's go back down here. This was see what was over here through the sewer door. Oh, lovely. Just some rackles.
Here! How'd you like that?
Outcast corpse. Promised Land Journal. Medpack and antidote kits. So maybe that was a Raphael's apprentice there. Could have swore I got the Promised Land Journal earlier. Unless there's two of them. I'm not quite sure on that, to be honest.
Down you go!
Some Gomorians. And more Rackles. Lovely.
Here!
I should have just thrown a grenade, to
You
be
asked for
honest.
this!
That's alright. We cleared them pretty quickly there. And I'm stuck.
Ready? Yes?
Mine or gas mine. I'll have mission take care of that.
Ugh.
Or not. You know? Whatever suits your boat. Mission. Let's let her get it down real quick.
Ready? What?
Huh?
And then I'll level her up so she becomes full health. So, the question is, what do we want to do with the mission? Do we want to make her specialize in blasters? Blaster rifle? Melee? To be honest, I'm kind of digging the dual blaster idea. But she kind of needs a little health, so let's give her toughness, my favorite perk there.